Imagine living in a world where you cannot hear, where many people look down upon you thinking that because you're not the ability to hear, you're not going to make it anymore. Ever wonder how the deaf culture has shaped you, what it has brought you from, like from the past 20 years on whether to modern day? It has gone through a lot of things. I myself would can say that I know what it's gone through because I have a deaf brother, so I have been around the deaf culture for my whole life. And in this presentation, I hope to tell you about the deaf culture, how it differs from our culture, the quote-unquote American culture, how education has come about in deaf culture, and how the language of the deaf, sign language, has helped the community come together and bond the culture. For my first main point, I'm going to talk about the American culture. In the Naya Javon website, nayajavon.org, Atner does this, talk about the American culture, it's titled Accepting American Culture, which, us as Americans only care about ourselves. Even though we're all, we are here for one another, we back each other up, yes. But in reality, the only thing we care about is ourselves. We have a I want it my way attitude, my way of knowing. And that's what's been expressed throughout our whole country. And that's nothing to be surprised about because our country has been an isolated country since the beginning, well, from the roots of the country. It didn't come out of isolation until about, I would say, at least 17 years ago, when it actually started getting involved worldwide. And what is not good about that is that it sets apart other people. It's only concentrated within itself, which pushes other cultures out. We have people coming in from other parts of the world, and we're basically pushing it out and keeping our culture alone and secluded. And the deaf world is what we can see here, a collectionist culture. We help each other on every reason. Like I'm saying, I have been with that culture, while Americans are individualists. It's me, myself, and I. When the deaf culture is us, we together. It all comes from different backgrounds. We have Mexican backgrounds, we have Indian backgrounds, we have many backgrounds. Like I said, American culture isolates every other culture by itself and only focuses on that culture, American culture. Deaf culture does not. Deaf culture allows every ethnic background to come together and work as one. If one needs help, the rest will support. If they don't need it, the deaf will not hand out their help. But the moment that they say, I want help, they are there to support. If you think about it, we're living in a culture within a culture. We have some inception stuff going on here. And it would be so much better if the cultures could come together and not just be separated. We all talk about unity, but can anybody really say what unity really is? And with that saying, second main point is education. We all say how we want the young to become the next years of our generation. Okay, well what can we really say that we're doing about it? We're giving them classes, we're giving them choices. There's some places where you take a test and they tell you what you're going to do for the rest of your life. And as mentioned earlier, some places don't even give you an education, they just think you're nothing, you're not going to make it, we're not going to bother you. Deaf culture was one of those. From the beginning of time, we thought deaf people wanted to live for nothing, set them aside. That's not right. That's not right to do. It's never been right. It shouldn't be right. And to this day, there are some places where they will set those apart. And in the early days of America, there was no way for the deaf to get an education. The same way with women who had no rights to have nothing, deaf people were the same way. They had no way to get an education, no way to better themselves. And the sad part is that that was going on in America. No way for the deaf to get involved with the colonies, the people. Yet, in parts around the world, we have Paris, we have Spain, we have Italy. They already were educated. they were already established in school for them, yet America was not. Which is understandable because it was still on its building blocks. It still wasn't as far ahead as we thought it would be. And it took the concern of one father for his daughter who was dead to start this movement. And that man was Mason Ponswell. In his Case of Their Own, he mentions the story of how it all took place. How the father was so depressed as to why his daughter wasn't able to interact with other children. How she was just on her own. And honestly, her father, Mason Ponswell, was a very wealthy man. He came from a very wealthy family. He was actually the first man to successfully make cataract surgery. He gave the first successful cataract surgery. Wealthy man, well known in America, his daughter, Alice Ponswell, a woman and dead. Two things that in America would have straight up said, no education, nothing for you. He was so concerned he wanted to find a way, but he had no way to do it. So one day, Thomas Gallaudet, who moved in next door to there, saw her playing on her own. And he mentions it in his book that Gallaudet walked up to her and he asked her, why are you isolating yourself? No response. She just looked at him. Are you not going to say anything? No response. So he noticed that a kid had dropped something behind her and made no noise. Everybody else looked except for her. Realizing that, he noticed she couldn't hear. And thus, he ended up pitching a few words here and there. Her father noticed, and that's when they came together. They made some money to send them over. Ponswell added some of his fortune being a wealthy man, sent Gallaudet to Europe, and thus he went on a search on looking for someone who knew how to pitch to deaf people. He went to England. As England, as Americans, back then we would rely more on England and any other countries being part of them in the past. At that time, the American Revolution was going on, and that's when we met Lawrence Clerk. Lawrence Clerk himself was a deaf man. He agreed to go with Gallaudet, to come with Gallaudet to America, and establish an educational foundation to help the deaf. And together they finally established established the first deaf school in America, which is the Atner School for the deaf, which was founded in 17. Now we have many other schools. We have the deaf school in California, the Riverside and Colorado University. Education has come a long way. And a little football trivia. Do you guys love football? Colorado University was the first place to have that. He used the huddle. And with that said, education has led to the language. With education, we have the language needed. The language came far from what it was to what it is now. It brought everything together. It did the best it could. It was originated from the French language, and to this day it keeps advancing. And with that being said, it has been tried to not mirror. Oralism is also in thing nowadays, where they want to get rid of sign language. And sign language is still fighting hard, it's still fighting, and it's alive. And with that being said, sign language is already going to stay here, and although when many say it's not going to advance, it's still advancing. And I hope that my main points of telling you how it differs from American culture, how education came to be, and how the language brought it together, has brought new light to their eyes on how the culture is, and how it will keep advancing and